Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 5 of our Insanity walkthrough. Now that we're done with all the upgrades, we are going to go to Victor's office to sort out the Gauntlet with all the blister heads. We will wake the first guy up with a round to the face, and once he's fully mutated, we will shoot them in the legs. Usually 2 times is enough to get them to stagger, and once they have staggered, we can go in for the execute. Try not to shoot them immediately. Wait a couple of seconds when they start moving to start shooting their legs. After dealing the first guy, we can come around, snap this fella in the head. That should give enough time for the 2 chaps in the dining area to mutate, and they will be coming out. When they do that, run down to de-aggro those guys. Slowly make your way back up to explore. So they have not opened this door, which means that they have de-aggroed. So go in, crouch, make your way towards the next set of doors and hide behind them. Pan your camera around so you can see who's approaching. Stealth kill them one at a time. Once we've dispatched of both of those dudes and get into the main office, pop a sniper rifle round into this gent over here. Wake this guy up with a shotgun blast to the face. And that's about all the ammo we'll be spending in this section, because we have a free weapon here to throw, which will stagger the blister head, give us a free execute.
A few moments later.
Once that's done, trigger the elevator sequence, which then gets the last blister head to spawn. Stand by the doorway to get his attention. There's going to be another X in this section, so that's the X we're going to use on him. But we do need to kite him out into this room first before we use the X, just so that we don't mess up. He likes to jump across the table, so try not to stand directly across from him. Once you've dealt with him, loot the area and get into the elevator.
Well, that's my cardio for the week.
Now that we have Grace again, we're gonna do a few things to give ourselves the best start for the basement. Unfortunately, I do mess up one point because I had one magnum round left, so that threw me off for a bit. But now that I know what can happen, I'm gonna help you guys out better. I can't remember if this guy interrupts our escape later on, but I just take him out with a couple of pistol rounds. From this point on, we can start looting blood from the zombies because blood is going to be quite abundant everywhere. Over here, there are going to be 3 zombies. Take out as many of them with your magnum rounds. Pop them in the head so that we can ensure a smooth kill as well as getting a blood sample from them. So right now we're just collecting as much blood as we can, and we're going to be crafting a whole bunch of hemolytic injectors. In this cell there's more blood and also a scrap. So we just made 2. We're gonna use them on these 2 zombies. I came over here and because I didn't have a third hemolytic injector for this man, I decided to use my pistol rounds, which is fine for now, but unfortunately he does turn into a blister head later on. So make sure we do return to use a hemolytic injector on him. Those zombies can't enter the safe room, so use that to your advantage to get safe and to reset their AI. Besides the grinder, this is the only other guy that I was using the pistol on. I really wish I could have gotten a headshot here, but a critical headshot, but that did not happen. Otherwise, it would have saved me a lot of headache. But it's fine. I feel that we have enough blood packs that we could have made another hemolytic injector for him. So check your inventory. If you guys have a blood pack for him, feel free to do that. See, I had one right there and I did not even use it. So yeah, that would have been a lot better. Now that we have done some prep work, we can go over to get the first power cell that we need. Hide here in this prison area, this prison cell. Or you can hide behind the wall. Either is fine. Just ensure that your flashlight is turned off. Once Marie has left this hallway, run to the end. Well, probably not run, but just walk to the end. Gonna open this door so that we can get the scrap to make another injector. Be careful if Marie is patrolling. Once it's safe to do so, go put in the power cell, the furnace area. Come over here to grab some more blood. Gonna make a second injector for the 2 zombies that are in the furnace area. So this is the first one we will be using it on. Sometimes you can reach him in time, but otherwise, just hide and be patient. Once you can, inject him. Now that we've cleared this area, we can loot all the items. There's a knife, there's a bottle, I believe there's a scrap, and the safe as well. Make sure to grab the blood and the lockpick. When we exit the vent, we're gonna grab more blood and craft another hemolytic injector. This injector we're going to be using on the gent over here because he will be interrupting us, and he also turns into a blister head. Get another blood bag, and we're going to craft a injector as well. With the second power cell, we're going to put it in here to get access to the Molotov cocktail recipe, and we will inject the zombie that is guarding said recipe. Ensure to use the lockpick on the lockers to get the fourth rare metal. Grab the handgun ammo and loot the blood from the floor before we leave this room. Once all that is done, you are free to save. And that's about it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped. I'll see you guys in the next one.